Hey people, Aavak here. I think, anyway. Hopefully you've all had enough time to grab your drinks, and indeed your snacks. I saw a couple of you mentioning you were going to go grab yourself some delicacies. I have both a delicious cup of tea and a bottle of water. That I've somehow managed to open the wrong way. Darn it. There we go. A handful of Cheez-Its and hummus. That actually sounds delicious. I had a very, very delicious bowl of noodles today. It was a good day. Alright. Oh, well, actually, you know what? I was about to travel all the way over there, but actually, let's pop into Corvus. Maybe... Oh, actually, Cantor's Den is right next to us. Let's go and poke our head into Cantor's Den. I'm listening while sneakily cleaning out a bunch of Droga. I nearly jumped out of my skin when you said I'm sorry, Song Swift Eye. But I'm also not sorry, because that actually amused me. Degraded dry field has been fixed. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous. We have only got now 5 D-mods in the entire fleet. How brilliant. How's Space Mountain Blade going? Going reasonably well. We've got a fairly small fleet at the moment. We've got 1 cruiser. I think these destroyers? Destroyers. The Shrike is a destroyer. So we've got a cruiser, 4 destroyers, and 4 frigates, combat frigates. The rest are utility to some degree or another. I would love to get some more carriers. Honestly, I would really like a carrier fleet. My feelings with this build-up are go towards more of a high-tech, maybe phase ships, carrier, heavy fleet. We'll see how it goes, though. It's so delightful to see how big the fleet has become. Aw, flying lemur beans. I'm glad. Right, what do we need to go through? Oh, we've got a fairly chunky bit of space there. Let's try and swing up here. We'll make a pass through where it's narrowest. It's not quite where it's narrowest, but it's close enough. Oh, we're going to get dinged by a bit of a storm? Or not? Haha! We did not. That is a Luddick Church faithful convoy. Too big for our meeker fleet to be able to tangle with. Got a couple of bounties. Let's have a look if any of them are particularly close. Not sure about you guys. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe heading out and doing a couple of bounties whilst we're exploring would be worth our time. Cut engines. Turn them back on again. Oh, raiding. Aha. Well, we'll see if we can't catch you. Up to you. There's a Luddick Path Watchers. No one's going to miss you anyway. We've got 2 frigates, 3 and a combat freighter. The Luddick Path fleet carefully maintains its distance, keeping ready to disengage in the event of hostilities. It does not appear to be certain of your identity, and any hostilities you will have a reduced impact on your reputation. Die. Honestly, I could just have my second in command take care of this. I'm not going to bring in a cruiser for this battle. There is absolutely no need. I might bring in the Shrike, though. We want only fast ships here, though. Top speed 100. Top speed 150. 150. 90. 40. 90. You know what? I'm going to take over one of their frigates. Sure. And take command of the action. Right, they're going to be trying to escape. We do not want them to. Deploy from the left, deploy from the right. And us two will deploy from the bottom. It's going to cost us 18 supplies to do this. We're probably not going to get that back. But it's fine. We're doing important work here. Super important. Hello over there. Actually, you know what? How about you take them, you take them. You're probably fine, but 2 is a much more dangerous group. Oh, those are torpedoes, I forgot. Great start. Forgot what I was armed with. I mean, it's good to have torpedoes, certainly, but... Oh, dear. I don't really want to be struck by all of that. There we go. Don't need that on. Come back here, you. Oh, poop. Oh, you almost caught him. How are the others doing? They're doing okay-ish. Let's allow that shield to drop. And whoop. I love that phase skip there. Shield up. Uh-oh. Bad time. Thankfully, my ally is there to apply the pressure. There we go. Overloaded. Needed about... Oh, what a shot! That was accidentally amazing. But I think I am out of torps now, though. So now we just need to get up top. Is there a way for me to see? Yeah, I'm out of torps. Though that first 2 was a bit of a waste. Oh, ouch. I was expecting to jump a little bit further than that. Speaking of fright, have I read the Hyperion Cantos? I have not. Sadly. There we go. And backup has arrived, whether you need it or not. I'm going to leave you two to take this one on, honestly. Oh, you've got the salamanders. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they're dead in the water now. We're going to start losing combat readiness soon enough. Come on. You're going to get away, aren't you? You little scoundrel. Poop. Oh well. It was a good pursuit. Got 878 credits. 1 got away with very low combat readiness. Picked through the wreckage. We didn't quite get enough supplies. If we'd been able to take down that other one, though, we probably would have had enough. As for the cost of the supplies, almost broke even. In fact, actually, we may have made a very, very slight profit. But overall, that wasn't great. Right, where's Cantor's Den closest to? Probably this one. Transponder on. Accidentally amazing is the best sort of amazing. I agree with this. I agree with this in my soul. That I also agree with. T. I agree with my soul as well. Have we got much going on down here? Pirate fleet, perhaps? Yes, it looks like. Shall we join in with the Tri-Tac fleet? We can probably handle it. Join the battle. What have they got? Modified freighter. I would say that's probably destroyer or cruiser size. Combat freighter. Most of those are frigates, though. Okay, the Tritrachian forces are pursuing the retreating pirate forces. They've sent their identify friend or foe codes. I could just have my second in command handle this, but I'm going to take command of the action. I am, however, not going to put myself in the action. Let's have a look at this map. All right, they're kind of dispersed. Actually, you know what? Maybe bringing in. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to catch up with them. Most of them are going to be faster than me. Like, a lot faster than me. The only thing that'll stand in the way is if they get slowed. So it's hard to say with this. But I think deploying 43 supplies worth of ship, maybe even 53. I don't think bringing in the cruiser. What do you think, chat? Should we go all in? That's 75 supplies to take part in this battle. All in, okay, fair enough. Alright. Buddy system, please. I am not going to require a buddy. Let's get in as fast as you can. Drone tenders are kind of a high priority target, just because they're going to be annoying with their support fleets. How about you? 2 Talon Interceptor Wing. Okay, you're also a reasonable priority. The rest, targets of opportunity. Shields up. Try and help you out where I can. Okay, managed to take down some of them, but not all of them. Alright. We've got some swarmer missiles. Oh, that's one of ours, never mind. Okay, we'll just melt through you, given enough time. Pop. My lasers are going to annihilate a lot of the enemy here, but if they keep on moving, then they're going to be outside of my range long before I can really get involved. How are these ships doing? Kind of okay, but not amazing, I'm going to be honest. Unless they get slowed, I'm not even going to get into this fight, realistically speaking. Sadly. Wait a second. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure that my... Oh, dear. Please shoot it down. Pop. Flame out. Did I get a flame out? No. Oh, the PDs went down. That's fine then. But what I was going to say... You know what? Get those out of there, please. I was hopeful that they would have a longer range, but sadly no. It looks like the wolves are starting to clump them up, though. This may be our opportunity to get in there and take them out. Certainly my lasers are able to do a decent chunk of damage to their... That is just outside of their range. Actually, we should be able to plonk through, but my lasers are doing a decent bit of damage to their fighters at the very least. That's one down. Next one. How's everything going over there? Ooh. The wolves are doing great. The wolf pack has taken down the Colossus Mark III. Torpedoes away. Actually, no, those were regular missiles, I believe. No, it was a bomber. If you're, oh, let's not collide though. Right. Opening fire. Try not to get in the way though, if you could help it. Right, there we go. Unleashing everything. Oh. The wolves are starting to complain about combat readiness. I am somewhat tempted to install a mod that will give us combat chatter. I noticed there was a decent mod. Yeah, for Tina Decay, I felt that bringing in the cruiser was a bit of a waste. But yeah, chat wanted the all in. I feel that was 22 supplies that I didn't need to put into this fight, but we still had some fun with it. But there is a mod that gives you combat chatter. Does anyone remember a game? It was an indie title called Gratuitous Space Battles. All it was effectively the fights like this, only less customized. Well, actually, quite a lot of customization. But you didn't control anything. You set up the fleets to fight against an opponent fleet, and you deployed it, and then you just watched. It had amazing... Yeah, Gab. Yeah. Gratuitous Space Battles had absolutely amazing combat chatter. GSB. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, one of the reasons I found Starsector as it happens. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal game. And it was such a good idle game. It was like, you're not playing the game. You're deciding things on a strategic level. But the tactical decisions are just down to the AI. Yeah, they had a tank version. I never played that, though. Car, have an amazing day, Aavak. Thank you. That's really kind of you to say. Akira Dragonbone. Do the maneuvering jets allow me to actually speed up? Because I thought they just gave me maneuverability, so turning rate. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because if my maneuvering jets also give me forward thrust, if they also help my main drive, then I was massively not using my special ability properly. Oh, Spaz, yeah. There was another game. It was kind of a, not quite an idle game. But you had galaxies that you moved around. And mostly you mined for resources with your little ship. And you built up your fleet. You basically got thrown into this part of the galaxy accidentally. It might have actually been an early version of Spaz. I don't know, though. I think it was actually a free game for a long time. X3. No. It's a top speed boost, but primarily a maneuver boost. Okay, so it is a top speed boost. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, GSB was absolutely fantastic. Let's pick through the wreckage, though. Got a decent amount of credits out of that. And an okay amount of supplies. With the credits as well as all of the other rest that we've gotten, we definitely came out of that engagement with more money than we spent on it. Plus, we'll get a bit of extra salvage, which is lovely. Only 83%, that's fine. Lost 1 crew and 2 heavy machinery. You shall be missed. Red shirt number 48. What are you doing? You know what? Is it... fine. No, you're getting away. There's almost no point in me actually fighting you. I'd be wasting materials by deploying my fleet against you. But thank you very much, Akira Dragonborn. I will bear that in mind. I wasn't aware that it also gave you a top speed boost. That's super, super useful information. I'll bear that. I'll make use of that system in the future. Time to go dark. Nope. hi, hello. What do you produce? You've got light industry, so you produce glow sticks, you produce luxury goods, you produce consumer goods. You also make a bit of extra money. But you're suffering a bit right now. There aren't enough organs to go around. That does appear to be a bit of a problem, yes. You've actually got a lot of consumer goods just available. See, that's the other nice thing about accessibility. You know how I was talking earlier about dropping the accessibility of a place will drop how much it can import, thus create higher demand. Well, it works both ways. It also drops how much things can export. And when you've got more materials being produced than you can export, they become very easily accessible because they're just stacking up in boxes with nowhere to go. So your Marines can get hold of it a lot easier. So if you really want to, like the light industry here, it's only got a 7% access, actually. We would need to drop the consumption of other buildings. But no, we're never going to be able. It can consume this much narcotics within the population and infrastructure. So I'm never going to be able to drop that. But if, for example, this was a more developed industry, then we might be able to do something with that, make them easier for me to acquire. Take care, Dutrius. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Yeah, when I was reading through the mod or rather the ability of maneuvering jets, I was kind of thinking like RCS thrusters and that kind of stuff. Dorsal thrusters and the likes for helping to roll the ship, pitch, yaw, that kind of stuff. Not literal thrusters that also point straight backwards. We could just sell this here, just because there's no point in me carrying it with me. I can also happily sell these for a tidy bit of profit. You've already got excess stockpile, so there's no point in me selling that here. Is there anywhere in this system that needs this, though? Hey, Brazil? 6.6 light years away. I mean, honestly, there's an excess here, so I can probably buy this cheaper and sell it to the places around here. That might not be a bad one to grab. But only at the lower price. I could have, of course, raided. Trying to turn over a new leaf, yo. How about this? I don't think there's anywhere here that's going to necessarily want that. Notice that my Marines are starting to get some decent level ups now. I'm actually pleased with that. Fleet-wise, is there anything for sale that isn't utter garbage? No. No, there is not. Very well. I can launch a raid. They have they've got a battle station. That's an upgraded orbital station. Okay. I can launch a raid though. If I would like to acquire some of these. It's pretty much one of the only things that's worth me going for. That being said, I could totally try and get some more supplies, but they've got such a deficit that it wouldn't help. I could try and get some schematics and the likes, but they've got no high-tier ship equipment, so less worthwhile. You're going to have projected light marine casualties because our marines are just that good. And yeah, we can top off. Is it possible to take over the pirate stations? No. No, I don't believe so. Launch raid. Lost 25 Marines. We got a fairly juicy haul. Now, if we were to consider... your forces will be able to organize another raid within a day. No, it doesn't really tell us how long it'll be before we can realistically interact here. Okay. Well, there's some debris over there that I should probably go and investigate. Let's go and have a quick trade with Tritac. Transponder on. Because I'm a law-abiding citizen. Mercenary patrol. Let's not fly straight into the White Dwarf, please and thank you. Now you've been playing with the game for a bit, are there any mods you wish to try out on your next playthrough? I haven't really looked through the list of mods, but other than like cosmetic ones or just things that add a little bit more flavor, no. I certainly haven't played it enough to feel bored with what's in vanilla, basically. The graphics mod is amazing. If for no other reason than it gets rid of that incredibly overpowering whiteout effect when a big ship explodes. If you pause it at the wrong time, it's like, my retinas! So getting rid of that in exchange for some nicer shaders that give like ripple explosions and stuff like that, that was a nice mod. And I would highly recommend if your system can handle it. But like I said, combat chatter seems like a pretty cool mod. Wouldn't mind that. The whiteout can be disabled via an ini file as well. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, that's what a mod is. Just a convenient delivery of the ini file. The modifications of the ini file. That's probably what's going on with that mod, to be perfectly honest. Right, now, I think we want to hold on to these until we go to the Umbra Pirates. If I'm honest. You'll just straight up buy these from me for 10k. No. Since we're actively looking for potential spots to settle, I'm going to say no to that. How about your fleets, though? What can I buy? Nothing amazing. What about you? Brawler? The ship has been thoroughly overhauled by the Tritacian Corporation. Tritacian compliant software patches have been installed, which are fully integrated with TriPad status monitoring protocols. High-spec flux conduit upgrades performed, and weapon attachment points refurbished for mounting advanced energy weapons. Too medium, too small synergy. Plasma jets provides a brief but extreme boost to top speed, along with a slight maneuverability boost. Hull mods, insulated engine assembly. It's a nice looking little ship. It's a very nice looking little ship. 2 medium energy mods. So will it have the dissipation capacity to deal with that? My lord. Aavak, from the random things I've thought of during this stream, I've started the lore for a fictional sci-fi game or tabletop roleplay setting. The civilizations of man. Civilizations of man through the inevitable march of technology reached out to the stars. Millennia of progress brought about untold wealth and knowledge that was until the stars awoke. What we thought were mere inanimate balls of fusion were actually sleeping giants, and they brought about the swift destruction of the great civilizations of old. That actually sounds pretty amazing. But now they slumber again. They slumber, but their wrath never forgotten. Many more millennia have passed, but the wounds of civilization have only begun to heal. You finally leave your shattered world, taking command of a ship equipped with the latest Alperi. I think that's how I pronounce that word. Its mechanical drones are buzz, spinning polymers and alloys into new drones, and tirelessly working. Oh, AI-pery, probably. AIBs, no doubt. Tirelessly working, rearranging the complex artificial neural structures contained within the comb. That sounds pretty amazing. Does anyone know the name of the graphics mod? It's literally Graphics Lib. It's actually a library for other mods, but ooh, you could pick up a Pirate Shade frigate. No, I'd rather not have a pirate variant. I think this might be the one to go. Hi, Aavak. I'm watching the VOD now. Just a quick question before I continue. Story points, you get them when you level up, and the maximum level is 15. So is there a max you can get during the game, 60, or can you... No, you keep gaining story points. You continue to level. It's just beyond level 15, you no longer generate any skill points. You only generate story points. I would like to see the big missile shoot, that is true. That carrier is very tempting. Most things are changeable in the config files, though. Yeah. The Heron provides the strategic and tactical mobility of a cruiser with potential firepower limited only by available strike craft. It is the perfect accompaniment to the quick-moving and hard-hitting fleet of an admiral who knows when to take the initiative. Hit quickly and withdraw while enemy forces are still responding to the threat. 3 fighter bays. Carneth, hello mate. It's been a while since I saw you stream, but hey, something to watch and may pique my interest with one of my fave YouTubers. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. But yeah, this does look quite nice. It's got degraded engines, which is kind of awful for a fast carrier, but still reasonably quick. But also hopelessly expensive. And also very illegal for me to purchase. Is that a patrol fleet? It is a patrol fleet. Could I wait for you to go somewhere else? Yes. Now's my chance. Okay. Go. Now the problem is, do they know? Takes no issue. Have I still got access to the open market? Yeah, realistically, I do. I don't think that they don't know who I am. The open market shouldn't be available to me normally. Let's just leave this place for now. I don't want to buy a ship. That is an awfully large expense. You can't really hide the fact you bought a ship. It's a free port. No one's going to care. Really? I mean, what you're saying somewhat makes sense. Well, Doc, thank you very much for the 2 gift subs there. It's incredibly kind of you. Diolch yn fawr. Are you sure that well, you know what? Let's for science, shall we? We can always for science it. Because I would like that carrier. Suspicion level extreme. I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to lose standing with Tritac for this. Age-wise, yeah, no, that's exactly what I felt. Anton, turn the transponder off, though. Oh my god. It's like some people aren't even paying attention to the stream and then offer me advice. You know why it seems like that? It's because that's exactly what happens. Oh. I feel like I deserve a timeout. It's okay. You get out of jail free today. Okay. They're going to know that I did that, and thus they're going to be unhappy, but it was worth it for science, so we're just going to quickly reload. Tunk. There's a patrol fleet there, so I can't just swing by. I'm going to hang tight over here, wait for that patrol fleet to leave. Then duck in. I would like to pick up that ship. Oh. The Syndrian Dictat and Tritacian are no longer at war. That must be nice for him. Actually, you know what? I feel that maybe it's just not worth it. Let's instead go up here. We're going to cut through the ring. Probably see a Tritac fleet on our way. Yep, there we go. Oh, corporate trader. And going dark just to move through the this ring. Probably shouldn't have done that right in front of Tritac, but your stream delays around 20 seconds. Nah, that makes sense. I'm surprised it's that high, to be honest. I have my stream delay on. Uh-oh, you might spot me. I do have my stream delay on, well, basically no delay. I've got low latency chat, so I'm surprised it's 20 seconds. I may need to have a look into my settings, make sure they haven't been unset somehow. Why, hello. Nothing amazing in here, though I might be able to part with some glow sticks. No need for glow sticks here. Let's see what you've got for sale. Got a regular wolf frigate. Not really something I'm looking for right now. Combat freighter. Tempest. 3D mods though. An Apogee. The ship is, the Apogee class vessel is an effective mix of advanced scientific and military technologies, perfect for long-range exploration of hostile space. 1 large missile, 1 large energy, 1 small missile, 2 medium energy, and 4 small energy, high-resolution sensors, and surveying equipment. It's got increased maintenance, which is kind of suckful, but I'm not really looking to grab. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should grab another cruiser. It's got a small missile, so I can pop a salamander on there, and of course the large missiles. But I'm not sold on the apogee right now. Not right now. Maybe on the wolf frigate, though. We're slowly building out our wolf pack. How big can our fleet be? Well, by default, 30 ships. But you can change that. How much you can deploy in a battle? By default, the maximum, which is what I've set, is 400 ordnance points per battle, and that is split between both teams. They're not split evenly. Depends on which team could theoretically field the bigger battle, bigger fleet. They get to deploy more. So, for example, instead of just being an even 200-200 split, if you show up with an enormous fleet, then you might be allowed to field 240, or maybe more, of the total points in that battle. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the apogee right now. So we're going to say a no to that one. I know, sad but true. We have got this light carrier, but 5D mods, I'd rather not. It's not good enough for that. Alright. Nothing really grabbing me here, sadly. Let's have a look at the dockside bar. Strike a conversation with this shifty woman fiddling with the cyber mod jack. You look like someone who might find a use for the latest hegemony facility security codes. I am afraid that you are mistaken. I have no intention of doing that. Right. We're not getting what I want from this system. I wonder if there are any other tri-tac areas nearby. Wow, really? Are they... Oh, there we are. Some tri-tac over there. No, I think we've been out here long enough. I think it is time, at long last, for us to return. And Kira. Yeah, I think at this point, time for us to head back out. We want to get some exploring done. Maybe even drop down a colony. Am I running any mods? I'm running the graphics lib mod, but that's the only one. Should have a more or less easy ride through all of this. Paired damage weapon mounts. Very nice. I believe that means, yeah, we've only got 4D mods left on the entire fleet, which is actually pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, you're a little bit too much of a large concern for me to really be able to play with. I'm not sure how long I have this for. Only 8 months. Eesh. Then things are going to get expensive. Then things are going to get very expensive. Try take this corner. Try not to get clipped by these storms. Ah, poop. I got clipped by the storm, chat. We've repaired already, but that cost us a bit of extra materials, supplies that I would rather not have had to have used. Okay, let's get to the Nakano jump point. Keeping the transponder on for now. Hello, Malakin. How you doing, buddy? Do I have a good potential colony planet? I mean, there's a system with a lot of planets in it that I don't think it had anything higher than a class 2. But it does have 3 stable points. A good mining planet, but chat wanted me to look for something else, though. Well, wasn't ready for us to settle down on that. Well, Zenkai, thank you very much for the 16 months, buddy. Diolch yn fawr iawn.